Hello once again, this is Life at the Sharp End, and we're continuing our series of Savannahs. Are they mild or wild? Anyways, today we have Joe, and he's got a treat. He's got a Bengal and a Savannah, and then what other cats do you have? Two Bengals and a Savannah, and
two Bengals, a Savannah, a Siamese, and a Moggy.
Okay, so you got your first Bengal was
it's about 9 years now.
What's his name?
His name is Raja.
Raja. Okay, here's Raja. Oh, we're not going to be able to see him. Come on.
No.
Come on. Let's. Talk to me about your thought process on getting your first Bengal, and why did you get a Bengal?
So, I'd originally become interested in exotics because of what I've heard about, their personality, how they look, how different they are than just a normal cat.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you got Raja as a kitten.
Yes, sir. I got him as a 12-week-old kitten.
Okay, so what was it like to raise him?
He was crazy.
Crazy kitten.
Crazy kitten. I've had other cats before, and they all have the same, kind of kitten personality, but his just seemed amplified.
Okay, so very active and all that.
Extremely active.
Going through that first year to 2 years, was it like, what did it do to your lifestyle? Was it very eventful?
It was very eventful. He basically was crawling up and down the walls, continuously trying to play with the other cats very aggressively. I had two others at the time, and he loved to stalk them. He loved to play around with them. There was never a dull moment. You can't sleep at night.
So he sleeps with you at night?
Oh yeah, he sleeps. He sleeps right up next to me. But any movement in the bed was, it's time to play. The bug under the rug type of thing.
Now, as I look at Raja now, he's pretty laid back. How long did it before he got to?
About 5 years.
Really,
mm-hmm.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then how long do you think he grew for?
Like as far as physicality?
Yeah, physical size.
He grew through 2 years.
Through 2 years,
yeah.
And then after that, he just kind of settled on his weight, or
no longer growing up, just growing out.
Okay, so you had Raja. Now I met you at the vet's office, Cotes.
Yes.
And you were going through a very hard time. You just had to put down the cat, and then you shortly after that you got another cat.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So after Magic passed away 3 years in September, I hadn't initially even thought of getting another cat just yet, but later on the year after, the opportunity came for me to become a cat daddy to a Savannah, and I heard about them before. I had actually talked to you in the vet's office about them. I'm very, very interested in the species, mostly because when I first encountered them, I was told they're massive cats. They're huge. I don't know, but they're more than just being a big cat. Like, that was just the initial draw. Like, I wanted a big cat.
So you saw them on the news, or
on the web?
On the web.
On the web. Yeah.
And the marketing behind it. I remember the marketing behind those things were just like, they walk like dogs. They're big and all that. I mean, so you got kind of caught into that as well. Or?
Kind of. I having an exotic already with my Bengal Raja. They exhibited. The marketing said that they exhibit kind of the same personalities of a Bengal as a Bengal. The big difference being that sometimes they're spotted and sometimes they're bigger. That was the big difference there.
At the time, did you know that a lot of Savannahs have Bengal in their background?
Not really, no. No.
You know that now, though.
I do know that now, yeah. I know that most Savannahs have
some Bengal
in their background, yeah.
So you got him at 12, 14 weeks old?
Yeah, it was like 16 weeks. It was a little bit past. because I was on vacation at the time when he was like 12 weeks old,
Right,
so I had
right.
come back after that.
So you had to go through that kitten phase again. What was that, and how was it different than Raj?
I was a lot more prepared for it. Having had Raj as my baseline experience with an exotic, I kind of understood what to expect. That I need to have toys out constantly. I need to be playing with him constantly. I had more cats in the house, and more people in the house, so that less work on me to keep him entertained and to keep an eye on him.
So, was he still kind of that wild kitten, just like Raj?
Yeah.
How did him and Raj initially get along?
Not so well. Raj had very standoffish towards a new kitten. He likes to be the dominant cat in the house, and so he saw something else in the house as a as a threat or something else going on. But over time, he became used to him, and I think coming in as a kitten helped, because I guess cats are more forgiving of kittens than they are of other cats, of adult cats. So.
Okay, so here we are. You've had him for how long now?
He'll be 3 years old this April.
3 years old, okay.
I
And
believe
he's a massive cat. How much does he weigh right now?
Right now, he just hit 22 pounds.
And he's a F5.
He's an F5.
Right. Okay, 22 pounds. And so you take him pretty much a lot of different places, right?
Mm-hmm. I can take Sheldon almost anywhere. He definitely enjoys the car ride to a certain degree. He enjoys meeting new people. He loves being outside. He hangs around me. He doesn't really just wander off. He doesn't, if something new comes up to him, he doesn't freak out and run. He kind of just stays where he's at.
So he's social with other people.
Mm-hmm. Social with other people, social with dogs, other cats.
Have you ever seen him scared?
Yes, I have seen him scared.
What does he do?
Stands up really tall, arches his back, and gets poofy tail.
Hissy, growly.
Some growling, but never really any hissy. Like the hissing growling went away when he got out of his kitten phase.
Mm-hmm.
When he was a kitten, he would hiss and growl, but not so much.
Even when he gets scared.
Mm-hmm.
And mainly, is it around dogs or other cats or
Dogs.
You ever take him to Petco?
No, I've never taken him inside of a Petco before.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So so now that you've had a couple of there he is, meowing.
He's meowing at the birds.
Calling the birds, come, play with me. Sheldon. So now that you've had a Savannah, and he's an adult now at 3 years, and Raj, how old is Raj?
He'll be 9 this year.
9. So both cats are adults. Do you see a difference between the two?
Raja is a lot more high-strung than Sheldon is.
But is there? Do you think it's just their personalities, or is it a breed thing?
It's their personality. It's not a breed thing. Not that I'm aware of. Just the way Raja is. Sheldon, if he ever comes up here, he's just a big floppy cat. Super relaxed, very laid back. There isn't any stress in him at all. Raj is a little bit different, and here he is. I won't stay up here very long. Come here, buddy.
He wants to be here with me.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Sheldon, want to come up here? But it's a personality thing. I mean, all of my cats have very unique individual personality.
Yeah. So where was it going? So they have their own distinct personalities, but do you think like all that marketing or stuff that you heard before, does it describe the cats accurately, or you think it's just kind of they act like cats and they're just slightly different?
They act like cats and they're slightly different. And they have I don't want to say they have a bit more dominant personality, I think, than just your average house cat. But I've seen house cats who are, you know, act just the same way as my Savannah does. Just my Savannah is a little bit bigger than your average house cat.
Okay, what about intelligence?
Sheldon and Raj are extremely intelligent. Sheldon has learned how to open doors. I've actually had to take precautions around my house now, especially with the front door, to make sure that he does not open up the door and let himself out, because he has done that.
What about cabinets?
Cabinets, not so much of a problem. They do try to open them up, but I also, child lock them to keep them from getting inside.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just my own personal preference.
What kind of behaviors do they have? Like, what kind of stuff do they like to do?
I mean, Sheldon loves chasing the other cats around the house, playfully chasing the other cats around the house. Feathers, laser pointers, just love it. I have shelving along the walls of my house that the cats can get on, and they love sitting up there up high and looking down at everybody, and just like this guy right here looking at the cat, looking at us from the cat tree.
What do people say when they come over and they see these two cats?
Oh my God.
Like, oh my God, they're big? Or
oh my God. Oh my God, they're beautiful. Look at their eyes. I've never seen a cat like this before. They're amazed at how personable they are, how they come running right up to you. They don't hide. They're very talkative too. They never shut up.
The cats.
The cats.
Do they try to talk to the people, like make sounds? Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you ever have anybody that comes over that's like scared of them, or?
I have some friends who, when they get intimidated by them.
Just because they're big? Just
because they're big. They're not used to seeing a cat that large and in your face.
Okay. And then, so you've had domestic cats during this time as well?
Yes. Yes.
What is their interaction with domestic cats? Is it they act different?
No, I see it as just the same. I mean, I don't think that they see each other as anything different than just a cat, and they interact with each other just the same way as they would any other cat in a confined household.
Uh-huh. And litter boxes, food.
No problems with litter boxes. No problems with food. No food aggression. Even with the dominant Raja up there. Yes, I do put his food bowl when they get fed away from the others, but that's just to keep him from eating the other people's food.
So he tends to eat more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Sheldon?
He likes kibble.
So is everybody on kibble?
Everyone's on kibble. Raja's on wet food in the morning because he's a male Bengal. He gets crystals. Yeah. So he's a prescription diet. Mm-hmm. The other cats, they get wet food in the morning just so that they don't feel left out. But it's just a little bit. And then other than that, it's just kibble, free feed throughout the day.
Okay. Well, Joe, I want to thank you for inviting me over and seeing the cats. Unfortunately, they didn't jump in the camera here. And this is Life at the Sharp End, signing off.